So what can you leave the world? What can you create for the world that will outlast you? Well, the city of the future. A city where there is, prosperity and possibility and hope.
A lot of people had talked about it. Nobody had really done anything about it. And I got the impression Walt felt that, well, by golly, he could do this.
He was now being a futurist, a visionary, and building a functioning, working city of tomorrow. A city that would be a model for the United States and perhaps even for the rest of the world.
He used to get so goddamn excited about Epcot. And when he'd talk about it, it was like he'd just come back from the moon yesterday. He was just so thrilled.
No city of today will serve as the guide for the city of tomorrow. Epcot will be a planned environment, demonstrating to the world what American communities can accomplish through proper control of planning and design in the area of business and commerce.
Disney's design called for a high-density town center with hotels and corporate offices, a green belt for recreation and entertainment, and a low-density residential area with schools and parks and playgrounds. It would all be knit together by the most efficient and convenient public transportation, and by a common purpose: progress, Disney style.
He wanted all the major companies in the United States to have research and development organizations as part of Epcot right next door to each other. So GE would be right next door to Ford. Ford would be right next door to General Motors. All these research divisions for all these big companies would become close.
But most important, this entire 50 acres of city streets and buildings will be completely enclosed. In this climate-controlled environment, shoppers and theater-goers and people just out for a stroll will enjoy ideal weather conditions.
Walt's got these drawings of Epcot laid out on the table, and we're all talking about everything, and he was pointing out what's going to go here and what's going to go there. And he kind of tapped the drawing, kind of funny, and he said, well, I'm going to put this little park bench right here, and Lily and I are going to sit here, and we're going to watch people. He's seeing it as a giant project, but he's seeing it as a place where he knows he's going to put his own park bench.
On the night of December 14th, 1966, Walt sent Lillian home from his bedside to get some rest. He promised her he was feeling stronger. Roy stayed behind and sat at the bedside while his kid brother, flat on his back, pointed up to the ceiling tiles, trying to explain the vision of Disney World and Epcot that shimmered before him, trying to make Roy see it as he did. Now there is where the highway will run, he explained, and there is the route for the monorail.